Hey my angels, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this makeup look. So without any further ado, let's get started. For eyeshadow base, I'll be using Makeup Studio Face It in the shade medium yellow and I'm going to blend it out with a synthetic blending brush. To set the eyeshadow base, I'm using little amount of Makeup Studio Translucent Powder Extra Fine in the shade number 1 with a powder brush. For eyeshadow, at first I take in the shade Sunlight from Morphe 25L palette with a natural blending brush and put the eyeshadow on inner corner of my crease and blend it out. Next up, I'm taking the two shades called Life and Pride and put the shade on my crease as well with the same brush. And now I'm blend out the edges of yellow color and orange color. Now I'm taking the shade SF and applying it on the rest of the area of my crease with the same brush. Now I'm taking the shade Truth with the same brush and applying it on the outer corner of my crease line. Now I'm taking the shade Stonewall with a flat small eyeshadow brush and highlight my brow bone. Now I'm taking a pony hair small dense blending brush and blend out the edges of the highlighter shade and eyeshadow. For cut the full crease, I'm using Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 128 and a concealer brush. Now I'm taking the shade Make Magic and applying it on all over my eyelid with a flat synthetic brush.
Invincible.
Now I'm taking Inglot Gel Liner in this shade 77 and draw a thick line with the help of a angle brush. Now I'm going to apply the same eyeshadow base on my under eyes and blend it out with the same synthetic blending brush. For lower lash line, at first I'm using the shade Sunlight. Next up I'm using the shade Life and Pride. After that I'm using the shade SF and at last I'm using the shade Truth. To start the base makeup, I'm going to moisturize my skin as well by Makeup Studio Deep Free Day and Night 24 Hours Cream. For primer, I'm using Makeup Studio Professional Amsterdam Pre-Base. Now I'm going to take Blue 2 from Makeup Studio Professional Amsterdam Camouflage Palette to hide the pigmentation of my skin. For foundation, today I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 128 and 332, and the ratio of the two foundation is 2:1. For blending the foundation, I'm using a damp sponge. To highlight the top of the area of my face, I'm using Makeup Studio Professional Amsterdam Face It in the shade Medium Yellow with a concealer brush. Invincible. To set the base makeup, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder in the shade 20. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the translucent powder by a dry sponge, and rest of the area of my face I'm using a normal powder brush. For contour today, I'll be using Makeup Studio Professional Amsterdam Shaping Box Powder, and I'm taking the shade 23 with a powder brush. For blusher today, I'll be using Makeup Studio Professional Amsterdam Eyeshadow Blusher in the shade B35 with a powder brush. For highlighter, I'll be using Makeup Studio Lumiere Eyeshadow in the shade Classy Champagne with a fan brush. For lipstick today, I'll be using Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Ink in this shade Visionary. So here is the finished makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you in my next video. Till that time, tata, bye bye. Love you guys.